Hello everyone, class 10th. I'm Rashid Khan from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Class 10th, today we will discuss about the topic about this pH. So here, how we can testing the pH of a given solution or of a given substances. Testing the pH of a solution. Testing the pH of a solution. We know very well how we can test it, the solution or the pH of a solution. It can be very easy with the some of the 2 or 3 drops of a Benazes, that is the acetic acid. When we can dissolve or add it to the test tube at nearly about 2 to 3 centimeter depth. When we added the Benazes or acetic acid into the test tube, it will be rotated, or you can say it will shake, and there will be the chart color of the pH. By the dissolving in it or stirring, the color which can be made match of the chart color of a pH or pH color, that indicate about which type of this acid is or what is the strength of this acid. This has a different type of the pH chart has the different colors by which the acid and alkaline can be matched up through the stirring of the substances with the help of either the test tube or might be with the help of the dissolving the water some amount of it. What happened to this? First of all, we'll have to take about 2 to 3 drops of our Benazes in a test tube and stir, and the color should be matched according to the chart paper which is given the pH chart, and that will confirms about which type of this acid is. And now the repeat this one is to the same and to the next exemplar, like lemon. By the lemon, there is 2 to 3 drops of a lemon we can stir, and with the help of the pH chart we can make it which type of this acid is. And after being completing this second type of a solution, what we have to add some amount of the sodium chloride, that is a common salt. When the common salt added to the solution or added to the test tube with the help of a spatula, we'll have to add some of the 2 or 3 drops of the water as well, and by dissolving in it to the both in a test tube, there will be a color appearance happens, and this color is matched up to the pH chart, and that confirms about which type of this acid or alkaline matter is. So by this particular type of testing we can use, or we can simply identify about the type of the acid with the help of a pH chart. Now next one is we can note down about the significance of the pH. Now here is the what are the different importance of pH in our daily life, our day-to-day life. Importance of pH in our daily life. So we can say, in case of our body, that is human body, human body showing about the pH range 6.5 to 6.8. That means the acidic characters are, you can say, these type of pH value indicate it is somewhat acidic in nature. How we can say that? For this measurement, there is a range given in between acidic and alkaline solution can be measured on the particular type of standard unit. Here is standard unit given like that, and through which we can measure about which one is acid and which one is alkaline in nature. So from the 1 to 7 this is acid, and from 7 to 14 it is a alkalis. So these strength of the acid increases with the decrease in the hydrogen ion concentration. This can also be increases towards that particular row, and here we can say the concentration of hydrogen ion can strengthen about that the acid, and alkalis can be maintained as about the hydrogen ion concentration increases. As we move from this position to that, there will be the hydrogen concentration increases, and we come closer and back to the this way, so there will be the hydrogen ion concentration decreases. So by the decreasing of a hydrogen ion concentration, the acidity will increase, and by the increasement into the hydrogen ion concentration, there will be the increasing about the alkalis values. Or we can say on that particular basis, so 6.5, and from the 6.5 to 6.8, which type of a substance is 6.5 to 6.8, something from here to here. These values put up are kept into the human being. If it is found about 6.5 to 6.8, it is the pH range of a human body, so that is, it is slightly acidic in nature. So if it is slightly acidic in nature, that means it is showing about the acidic behavior or acidic characters. And now we can say to the next example, the blood, or our blood can show about that the acidic character. So whenever it flows, or whenever there is cuts or scratches takes place, so there will be the bleeding takes place, and by the bleeding there will be the loss of a blood can happen. So due to the stoppage of a loss of wastage blood, there will be, we can use about the alum, and alum having dual salt, that is a double salt in it, like A2SO4, Al2SO4, O3 into 24 H2O. So that indicate about two type of a salt is there. That is why it is called as double salt. And due to the using this salt, the pH range might be from 6.5 to 6.8, that is a acidic in nature will have to neutralize, and due to the neutralization with the help of these particular type of salt present in them, the process of neutralization will stop the bleeding whatever that takes place from our bodies. So we can check out by using the alum in case of bleeding, and we know that there will be the some of rains happen with the presence of acid. So what is the range of this acid which is present in rain? We can know about, we will discuss on it. The rain can shows the rain or is it called as acid rain. Acid rain has the ranges of about it has the range about 7 actually there will be a change in it. Human body is having human body shows 7 to 7.8 7 to 7.8 its pH value. I'm sorry, here is the wrong information is written on the board. Right one is here 7 to 7.8 and 6.8 to 6.5 to 6.8 are obtained from the rain, that is acid rain having 6.5 to 6.8. So the rain that having a pH range of about 6.5 to 6.8 is considered to be as the acid rain. Is it clear? Now we can show that there will be the human body pH value is 7 to 7.8, and into the acid rain there will be the pH value of about 6.5 to 6.8 it is considered. Now we can move to the next one. In case of our farming land or wherever we can grow up the crops, there will be the land on which there will be a land on which we have to grow or produce the crops. That can also have the pH range of about nearly to 7, that is 6.5 to 7. That means it is slightly acidic also in nature. So for that particular neutralization, for the neutralization there will be minerals, some of the minerals and nutrient could be used, due to which they can be neutralized, and due to the neutralization it can also be used frequently to produce a large number or expected amount of crops. Here we can show into the other example of about pH values, like in case of antacids. Antacids, that is very helpful, that is medicines, and that can have the pH value of about, suppose there is antacid is used against the acid, that is a diluted hydrochloric acid which is secreted in our digestive tract, and this can be neutralized by using using antacids. Antacid means magnesium hydroxide, or it is also called as milk of magnesia. So milk of magnesia is used to neutralize the effect of hydrochloric acid. So this one is the alkalis and that is acid. So they may be used to interact one another and form a neutral solution, due to which there will be the digestive process takes place with a very ease or comfort level. So for today it is so enough, and we'll discuss to the next day or to the next topic. Thank you for being here. We'll continue this one to the